Thank you for joining us once again for the Department of Moose Information. This is our online game show brought to you by Loose Moose Theater. Because we can't do live shows for you right now, we're going to bring you this improvised game show with some of our alumni. So again, if you were a fan of Loose Moose back in the late 80s or the early 90s, you're probably going to recognize most or all of the people on the show tonight. We have Albert.
Ah!
We have Rebecca. We have Christy. And we have Peter.
Oh, I'm alarmed.
So for our teams tonight, we're going to have, it's going to be the boys against the girls. So, sorry, the women. They're not girls.
And
with the men. And the men.
No,
the men against the women.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
Women.
Rebecca and Christy, what would you like your team name to be tonight?
Ooh, wow. Christy, are you feeling girly or womanly about our team name?
I mean, I think I want to go like woman tonight.
Okay. Sauce pots.
Sauce pots.
Fantastic.
Hot sauce.
oh my God.
All right, and the same question over to Albert and Peter.
Al, you want to go
know.
like showered or unshowered?
I was thinking Yoni.
Maybe.
Oh, in your dreams, Al. In your dreams. In your yogic dreams.
What about a
Yes.
crystal yoni egg?
I thought maybe the Jones boys might be a good
Oh,
Bring it old school, Dave Ware. All right.
Come on, Dave Ware.
Those
You know what
boys
you're
are-
talking about.
I still have some pamphlets.
I believe I still have I have a tuxedo we
Business
wore
cards?
once.
Yeah.
For those
business
of you
cards, got the business
who
cards?
have no idea what they're going on about, back in the 90s, Peter Oldring, Albert Howell, and I believe Dave Ware, you were also
Yes,
one of
absolutely.
the Jones boys. That was their go-to Danish team name.
I'll tell you what, and I hate to factually correct any of that. But
Oh,
I even
please,
think
please
some
do.
of that, Rebecca, not to
Yeah.
date any of us, some of that could have been late 80s.
Oh,
There could have been an
Okay.
89 appearance of the Jones
True.
boys.
really?
No.
Guys,
We were babies.
Hey, guys,
we were babies.
guys, remember Sate?
Yeah. Oh man, dude, we have some good times in the cafeteria at lunch doing shows.
Fucking yeah.
And not to delay things any further, but for the record as well, in 1988, Peter Oldring
Olympics.
and myself
Can't you feel it? There's
That's
love
right.
in the air
That's right.
and
now.
others competed in the Alberta Winter Games in an official capacity.
Yeah.
As a
The
theater-
Jones boys?
No,
No.
it was the
This-
it was the Winston Churchill team and me. It was, who else was on the team? It was
We had Roman Danilo was there.
and Roman Danilo. That's right.
Steve Gerrand.
And I bet Jennifer Sterling.
Jennifer Sterling was there, and we had a special honorary coach who was traveling in tow with us, Ray Gurry.
Agree, that's correct. And yes, so we actually won gold medals. We are
Amazing.
gold medalists in the
Yes, we did.
There you
This
go.
kind of predated Heidi and Howdy and the Olympics in Calgary, and kind of kicked off Alberta's winter of gold.
And I think that while you guys in 1988 were doing that, Christy, I think if memory serves, you and I were maybe just starting high school.
No, not even.
Yeah.
So if you found any of those stories we were just telling a little bit difficult to believe, then this next section will be for you. This is our truths and lies section. What's going to happen is I'm going to read out a statement that the players have given me, and then the other team is going to have 2 minutes to determine whether that person was telling the truth or whether they were lying. So we're going to start with the boys, the Jones boys. This one is from Peter, and the statement is, "I was once a sunshine boy in the Calgary Sun." That was a
Calgary. Okay. Peter, how old were you?
I was 20.
Uh-huh. What were you wearing? What were you wearing?
Yeah.
Like just a confident smile.
Peter, when they
Right?
talked about your attributes, what did you say?
Yeah.
I just said quick on my feet. But I like to take my time between the sheets. I love long skis and short snowshoes.
Let's just remember that also Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was a Sunshine Boy.
Yeah, but we didn't, not at the same time, Al. I just predated him by two editions.
What page were you on?
I was just gonna ask that.
I was on the arts and entertainment, page 3 of arts and entertainment. Oh no! Hold on now. No. It was page 4 of the classifieds.
I'm ready to make a guess. Are you, Christy?
I am ready to make a guess.
1000% a lie.
Don't you remember? I had at the time. I had that long
golden hair.
hair.
There's okay.
Long
You
hair.
Peter, you just sealed your fate because you were talking about Calgary in the 80s. There's no way they would have had a long golden-haired sunshine boy in Calgary of all places. No.
It was a time when Calgary was testing itself and what it could withstand and accept.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are saying lie? Is that?
I'm not. I'm not.
Lie.
I'm not. I'm saying dream. I'm saying dream.
Truth lies in dreams, Peter.
Peter, for the record, was that the truth or were you telling a lie?
Hasn't happened yet.
Time.
So right now it's a lie. Right now it's a lie. Either that or I'm goal setting.
No, if you had said Roman Danilo was a sunshine boy, I might have believed it.
Don't even. Because sometimes you're on that page because you've got a sparkling personality, not because you're just a ricked brick.
There's no way we would have. There's no way you could have been a Sunshine Boy without us knowing it. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, even your own teammate is turning on you, Peter. It's such a lie.
I demand a breathalyzer.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next statement. This one is from Christy. The statement is Rebecca Northen has held my hair while I vomited in a toilet, a bathtub, and a military helicopter.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Christy, you lost the light.
Oh, my lights just went out.
Your lights went out.
Dark.
How
Aldring.
that?
Of course
Hey,
it's
Al.
true. This is totally true.
I'll tell you what. I think that's the tip of the iceberg of the places that they've puked
That
together.
she's held her
and each other's
hair.
hairs.
Christy's
Oh my God! It could happen
I think
tonight.
what happened was Christy only limited to 3? Because I'm sure
Honestly,
Rebecca's held her hair while Christy Bruce puked into a champagne fountain
if social distancing
into a child's crib.
if social distancing wasn't mandated right now, it would happen tonight. But
Oh,
unfortunately,
my God.
Christy's got to hold her own hair. And imagine it was Rebecca's hand.
Of course it's true.
But hold on now.
Right.
Hold on now. Because it's also like we've got some details in there. Like maybe one of them's true. Maybe 2 of them are true. Are all 3?
I love that they have not asked you a single question, Christy.
No. Okay.
What question do we need to ask, Rebecca?
Would you remind me, Dave? Would you remind me of the 3 locations? There was a bathtub, a toilet, and a military helicopter.
That's correct.
What was the bathtub experience? I'm curious.
All right.
Me?
Rebecca?
Yes.
No, Rebecca. No, Rebecca.
It's Chris. This is Christy's lie.
But that's
I know,
an
but she says
absolutely
you-
amazing
But
question.
she says you did it. So
Rebecca?
You tell me.
I have to ask the moderator. Can I be pulled into Christy's lie or truth and have to be telling anything?
Interesting that she said lie.
You have the option
Peter, yeah.
to talk or not talk.
All right, I'll jump in.
What was the bathtub? Both tell it at the same time.
The bathtub, It was, if I believe correctly, Christy was having a barbecue. and a bunch of
Christy,
us
wait,
were over.
Christy, is that right?
Yep.
And
not gonna back her.
She doesn't eat meat. There would be nothing to barbecue that's not meat.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to continue?
Yes.
Are you ready to guess?
No.
Backyard barbecue. There was a lot of drinking. It was the middle of the summer. It was very hot. And Christy got a certain look on her face that I'm quite familiar with. So I escorted her to the bathroom. And in her drunkenness, she, instead of bending over the toilet, vomited into the tub. So I did the best friend thing. I held her hair back and I rubbed her back and I got her some water to drink. But also at the same time, I was quite horrified that this was in the tub because you're right, Peter. She's a vegetarian. So there was a very large slice of tomato. And I thought, God, how are we going to deal with this? And her husband, Paul Bates, came in to say, hey, babe, how are you? And I said, she's okay, she's okay. And he kind of looked over our shoulders into the tub, and he reached over top of both of us, and with his bare hand, he scooped up that slice of tomato, and he threw it into the toilet. And at that moment, I thought, that's why he's the husband, and I am just the friend. I will hold the hair. I will not scoop the tomato.
It's a beautiful telling. What a wonderful yarn you've woven. But I'll tell you right now, I did ask Christy to tell the story at the same time. She mouthed along. She was trying to do like a one voice. I'm curious about a situation where you throw up in a bathtub when you know a toilet's right there. It doesn't all make sense. You might start in the bathtub, but then surely to God, between yaks, you just move it over to the toilet.
Okay, guys, you're out of time. You're gonna have to make a guess here, I think.
Yeah.
Peter, I'm sorry, man. I gotta say it. The fact that she includes the military thing, it's got to be true, man. It's got to be true. And
I believe it's a
correct.
lie, but I'm going with Albert's truth. But I believe it's a lie, but I'm going with Albert's truth.
All right, I think it's the truth.
So
We're saying it's the truth.
You're locking in as true.
We're locking as true.
Christy, was this story true, or were you telling a lie?
It's true.
Oh.
Yeah!
Even the tomato.
Suck it, Aldring. Suck it, my partner.
Guys, I've taken it out of the
We
shoe.
were talking about Bosnia, so I feel like if we weren't talking about Bosnia earlier.
That was a different episode. But
I know, back the last episode we all did together.
episode we mentioned
I know you guys went to Bosnia together. I knew that before this whole thing started. So I knew that. As soon as you said the military thing, I was like, yeah, this is totally true.
Listen, the shenanigans that happened inside the military helicopters are a whole other, that's a whole show unto itself.
Didn't both of you get proposed? I just want to say, didn't both of you get proposed to in Bosnia?
I did. I have a ring.
Because they knew they couldn't pin me down.
Because you're busy puking?
Too much vomit, yeah.
Not in Bosnia. The NATO keeps a tight rein on the booze that is in their bases.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, this is why I always go with Albert Howell for my final answer.
There you go.
All right. Coincidentally, our next statement is going to come from Albert Howell.
Oh, here we go.
What did I say?
Oh.
What?
Please tell me he was a sunshine boy.
In the 70s.
Albert's statement is, I was once I once wrote jokes for Alan Thicke.
See, this
Canadian
is
icon. Canadian icon.
Albert Howell, when you were a professional joke writer in the United States.
Yes, when I were.
Was Alan Thicke ever a guest on one of the shows that you were writing jokes for?
Yes, he was.
And did you meet him?
I did. I did meet Alan Thicke.
And
How
what
was
joke? How was it?
How was it? What was he like?
He did not understand the context of the joke.
Which
And
leads
he
me
was
to my
not-
next question.
And he was not funny.
What was the joke that you wrote, Alan Thicke?
Oh my God, here we go.
I wrote Alan Thicke a joke about who's the guy that ran the Ben Johnson?
Yes, of course. Canada's fastest man for a time.
Yeah, Canada fastest man.
The world's
I
fastest
wrote this
man.
joke where it was this whole thing where Ben Johnson had won the gold medal for Canada, and then as soon as everybody found out he was like taking steroids or whatever, Alan Thicke immediately reversed it and said, "Oh, called him the Jamaican runner,"
Oh, Alan.
and it was the whole thing. It was a whole thing.
That
where
was
he
your
twisted
joke?
around. That was the joke about how he first started saying, "Oh, we're so proud of this Canadian runner," and then as soon as they found out
I gotcha.
he had been accused of steroid or found guilty of steroids, they were like, "Oh, this Jamaican runner who ran for Canada."
So there was some.
What year was this?
This was Oh no, it wasn't even 19. It was 2012 or whatever.
No, this doesn't match up. Ben Johnson was like in the late 80s. There's no way they're still making Ben Johnson jokes in the 90s or the aughts or the.
This is the 2000s. Like I said, 2012.
No, that's not that long ago. I mean, I will say I'm still a little bit confused by like the blurring of the truth and the lies, because, the joke that he's describing is a clever Albert Howell joke in which there's like that little bit of like social commentary dig of, the sort of wishy-washiness of people's casual racism around all of that. So I'm kind of buying in for like the level of intellect there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But now the dates are throwing me
The date
off.
confuses me, but again, I'm not involved.
I think maybe like was there when Robin Thicke was on for that horrible, but not Alan.
Yes.
Are we gonna say this is a lie? Yeah, I know. I think like this is a partial truth trying to be passed off. I'm gonna say lie.
Lie.
We say lie, Dave.
I say truth, but I don't have a say.
You don't have a say.
The ladies are locking in as true. Albert.
No, we're locking in as a lie. Lie.
Very sorry. The ladies are locking in that this is a lie. Albert, was this the truth or are you telling a lie?
This is the truth.
What?
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
We did a 1980s episode of 22 minutes, and that's why it's the truth. And we totally did it, and it was a complete truth. I wrote that whole bit for Alan Thicke for 1980 because it was supposed to be 1988 on 22 minutes.
Jimmy Fallon. I wasn't thinking
Boom!
on 20.
I wasn't thinking of, but the thing is, we didn't take Albert's entire career into consideration.
Dave Ware tried to save you, and you still screwed it up.
Hey, Dave, I guess true. Anything kind of come back on
Any
us?
extra
Maybe
points?
a
Any
point
extra
and a half
points
or something, like kind of a throw us a small bone. Just kind of, that's cool. He was on.
And I just want to say, because Rebecca was at 22 minutes for a little bit. Rebecca did 22 minutes. Rebecca, the best catering we ever had was the week
when
Alan
I was
Thicke
there.
when Alan Thicke was on the show.
Oh.
We had like amazing catering when Alan Thicke was.
Well, it's Alan Thicke. I mean, he's a very famous
crazy.
Canadian.
It was crazy.
Guys, just a guess, but I think we've all done about 22 minutes right now.
Probably true.
Yeah, we're still on the first game. But last one, it's mine. It's mine. Truth or lie?
Yep. Oh, that's true. This is Rebecca's statement. I once had a vestigial organ removed, and it grew back. A vestigial organ.
Vestigial.
Removed.
So we need to know vestigial.
That would be.
I mean, I've heard of the liver.
Not necessary for life to continue. It has no.
Why, Rebecca? Can I just say, Rebecca? Why do you keep bringing up fucking organs?
Because they're really vital,
shit.
Al. Because they're vital.
Not a vestigial one, apparently.
For this show?
Al? Because
oh
it's 2020 and I'm not afraid to talk about my body.
Really?
Absolutely. And that's what I was trying to do with my Sunshine Boy reference.
Her organs.
Exactly.
Talk about my body.
What? Okay. Well, I guess the first question is, what organ?
My tonsils.
Oh my God. And they grew back?
I had my tonsils removed when I was about 3.5. And really the only thing I have kind of fuzzy memories of having a very sore throat. And then of also the other thing I remember from the hospital visit after waking up is that for breakfast, they kept giving me Rice Krispies with apple juice because I wasn't allowed to have any dairy after the surgery. It was really vile. So
Dairy.
Anyhow.
Wait a minute. Peter, what hospital? Rebecca, what hospital?
The General Hospital in Calgary. Oh, it's not there anymore. They blew it up. It's gone. But there was a time when it was there. And anyhow, so fast forward, that was when I was 3.5. And then fast forward to when I was like 7 or 8. And I had another sore throat, went into the doctor. That he's looking down my throat and he's saying to my mom, there's a little bit of redness there, but the tonsils look pretty good. And my mom said, what are you talking about? There's no tonsils. She had her tonsils removed. And the doctor just kind of shrugged and he was like, they grew back.
What?
So you had them removed again?
Nope. I still have them. I have my second set. I don't have the original set. I've got the replacement set.
Curiously, Rebecca, did this doctor say, "Oh, this happens all the time"? A tonsils, like a pruned bush.
He said in some we see it in some kids if they were removed when they were quite young, and they can grow back. Yeah.
But you said that you had a memory of the original time when you were 3.5.
Well, the only thing that I remember is feeling a sore throat and the flavor of Rice Krispies and apple juice, and also that as a gift while I was in the hospital, I was given a set of Tinker toys, and that's dating me.
I feel like the
Really
first time that she said this, it was Rice Krispies and orange juice. Am I wrong?
100%.
Yes,
okay, so that I can't use as something that would suggest it's a lie.
Guys, you're out of time, so you need to get a guess.
I say it's true.
Well,
Peter,
I wasn't wrong
true.
with going with Albert's final answer before, so I'll join in with Albert and say it's true. Rebecca seems to know exactly what she's talking about.
Okay, the Jones boys lock-in is true. Rebecca, was that story true, or were you telling a lie?
That story is 100% true. My tonsils grew back.
Would you mind just presenting your tonsils to the camera? Just for a peek, for a medical.
They're deep. They're down deep. They're down deep.
Are the tonsils the nubs that we see on the sides of our throats when you say ah?
Yes.
That's crazy. Your tonsils grew back, eh?
They grew back.
That's
I guess that would have been the other way to find out if it was truth, is to force her to say ah.
That's going to bring us to the end of the Truths and Lies section. I can tell you that the Sauce Pots have 5 points. The Jones boys have 10.
Garbage.
Wow. I mean, I can't believe that they thought I was lying about the Sunshine Boy.
So we're going to move on to the hypothetical section. So what's going to happen is I'm going to read out a hypothetical statement. Both teams are going to answer that statement. They're going to have 2 minutes to kind of, come up with an answer. I'm going to score that between 0 and 5 points based on how creative and interesting and well thought out I think their answer is. The Jones boys are ahead. We'll start with them. So the hypothetical question is, you can do one magic trick for real. So like if you pull a rabbit out of a hat, you literally pull a rabbit out of a hat. So which magic trick do you choose and why do you choose that one?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I've always been a fan of huge illusions.
Peter, okay, look it.
Yeah.
It's there's 2 things. It's either sex or money. Which do we do?
Will you pull one of those out of the hat?
Yeah.
I guess money. Sex is kind of, you'd hate to, I don't know how you'd get that out.
I guess money gets you sex. So we could just pull every time we reach into a hat, we pull $10,000 out of a hat.
It's just, and so you've always got to have a hat with you. And then you're pretty much set for life.
Yeah.
And then with that money, of course, I'm imagining some charitable donations. Al.
What? No, shut up. Shut up with your stupid ideas.
I mean, I'm imagining like that's a way that we just kind of
What?
give back. We give back.
No,
You know,
be quiet. Be quiet with your. No, you're stupid.
these penniless door-to-door magicians that just go and throw $10,000 bills in mailboxes. If
Why?
the resident
What?
has a hat,
What are you saying? Be quiet.
it's just an opportunity to change lives, not necessarily our
We could-
own.
We can do anything with magic. So we could saw a lady in half and have two ladies.
Yeah, I
Here's
guess
a cool
that-
one.
Yeah.
What if you
Al,
saw?
you have been in quarantine for a long time.
What if you
Also,
saw?
I'm old.
You could saw a $10,000 bill in half, and then it's. Well, no, you still just got that 10K.
No. If we saw it in half, then it becomes two $10,000 bills. It becomes 20K. We double our
Right.
money every time we saw.
Honestly, Al, I like your money hat. I wish we could go door to door and give back. Don't know if you're with me on that, but wouldn't that be cool?
No, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not with you. I want to
Hey, guys.
double my money.
You're out
Filthy
of time,
rich,
so what
filthy
do you
rich
go?
money hat.
All my lights burnt out.
Oh.
What?
That's how
What
long that
happened?
answer took.
Oh my
Can you
god!
see me?
Yeah, we can still see you. You look great.
I'm sorry. What was the original? Wait, what was the original question?
If you could do a magic trick forever and it was real, what would that be? No, I'm
It would
paraphrasing.
be pulling $10,000 out of a hat
How many times?
forever, for fucking ever.
Okay,
Second move.
you can keep
That's
talking.
my
I
trick.
scored you already, so I'm going to give you guys 4 points for that. That was
Thank
You
you.
were,
I'll tell you
Dave,
what, that's
you are
gracious.
generous.
it was a little
Hey,
ungenerous. I
Dave, you're hoping that we show up on your door with that magic money hat.
Okay, same question to the sauce pots.
Oh, same question,
Yeah,
right?
it's the
Same question.
So you
Christy,
you can
what's
do
your
whatever
vibe?
for real.
Ask for a new light.
Batteries are dead. Wow, the money is pretty great. Like I'm trying to think of like magic tricks because
Yeah.
it's just like,
I have one to pitch you.
okay.
I think you're gonna like it. I want you to imagine that you're at a party.
Yeah.
And it's one of those busy parties where it's like you don't really want to be there. You just want to go home, but you feel obligated, and there's just no way to make an elegant exit.
This is
And
my
you
life. Mhm.
disappear. You disappear.
Like, yes, I'm on board for this because I'm not good in social situations. I love to ghost. I love to do the French exit. And just like in a cloud of smoke, you could do
Yeah.
it, and people would be like, "Oh, she's doing this for us. It's how fun."
Yeah.
And just
And then you're gone. So that's that. And then for me, why I am attracted to the disappear is because I'm quite close to your 10-year-old son. And I would love in the middle of him talking to me to just vanish,
Honestly, sometimes I would like to do that as well.
just to scare him. And then just like
actually just to get away
reappear.
with it.
Yeah, reappear later, scare the bejesus out of him.
Just be like, "Mama going on vacay."
Yeah, with Rebecca. We did like it's a double act, man. Double disappear.
Double disappear. And Peter is our assistant in his Sunshine Boy outfit.
Oh
would
my
love
God!
to.
Remember when Peter was the Sunshine Boy and he had those little tight glitter shorts?
Guys, honestly, and I still have that picture framed at my mom's house.
Mm. So that's ours, Dave.
Okay.
We wanna be able to disappear forever.
I'm going to give you guys a 4. That was a really good answer. It could have become a 5 if you disappeared from one place and reappeared in another, because then you can just do that vacation, right? You disappear in
Oh,
Toronto.
but I said I would disappear in front of Brennan and reappear later and scare him.
Look, we can't give away all our secrets. We're
No, we
magicians.
can't.
There's a huge opportunity where you just disappear and then reappear in like house after house after house as we're going door to door with our money hat.
Amazing.
So
10,000.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so at
Mhm.
this point, the Jones boys are at 14 points. The Sauce Pots are at 9. It's still pretty close,
Oh,
all things considered. We're going to move into the categories round. So what's going to happen in this round is I'm going to read out some categories, and then the performers here are going to give me lines or things people would say that would fit inside those categories. If I think they're funny or clever or they make me laugh, I'll give them 2 points. If they don't or they're not, then they'll get nothing. It's just like real life.
Boy.
It's not
God.
fair.
Yeah.
God,
it's
I'm
okay.
so drunk.
We're going to start with, and you'll let me know that you have an answer by putting your hand up in front of
I'm
you.
sorry.
So
Al, you're mic'd. What did you say? Did you just quietly say to yourself that you're so drunk?
I'm so drunk.
Did.
So drunk.
He did.
Quietly
So it's Christy and I against Peter and
Oh,
point
no.
five.
Oh
And
no.
drunk uncle.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm so.
Oh,
I'm
drunk
sorry.
Uncle Al.
Oh, my God, I'm
Drunk
so-
Uncle
I'm so-
Albert.
Don't let
so-
Opal see this. Peter, please don't let Opal see this.
Oh, Albert, don't worry. No one's going to see this.
If
Dave would
you're-
never put this out.
In the viewing audience, Albert is sequestered right now on a farm with his parents.
Yes.
So we can
I'm
have
like-
some empathy. We can have some
Yes.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm
Al,
surrounded by trees
I
and ducks.
suggest that you stop talking and just play the game. Just lean on Dave. Lean on Dave and Peter and share no more details.
Okay, Rebecca, he can lean on you too.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a bell.
Got to get it. Hold on.
Dave, keep ringing.
Hello.
Keep ringing that bell.
Okay, here comes the first category. We're going to move on. The first category is questions omitted from the Canadian citizenship exam. So these are questions that would not appear on the Canadian citizenship exam.
Oh. Not appear.
Correct.
Um,
This is the part where hands would normally. Yeah, there's one. Christy.
Hypothetical. Y'all know how we got this land and you're cool with it?
Peter.
Montreal. Kill, marry, or screw?
Albert.
I pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
It was the delivery.
Rebecca.
In becoming a citizen of the country of Canada, do you so solemnly agree to spend the rest of your life with Albert Howell?
Okay. Oh, Christy.
Maple syrup. Kill, fuck, marry.
Is this a picture of poutine or what comes out of you after you've had poutine?
Rebecca.
Who would you rather make out with? Andrew Scheer or David Suzuki?
Ew.
Oh.
I don't know.
Both are gross.
I would make out with David Suzuki.
I
Let's
thought
talk-
Jessica.
Yeah, really?
He's
Really?
so busy doing science things.
Whatever.
Dave?
Yeah.
Who would you rather make out with? Justin Trudeau or Andrew Scheer?
There we go.
See, that's a good question. That's a solid question. Not David Suzuki.
That's a legit, that actually is a question. So I was kind of cheating.
Yeah.
Peter.
Oh, are you asking who I think? Probably Trudeau?
I think you had your hand up.
Oh. Yeah. If it wasn't illegal, what would you do to a beaver?
Okay, we're going to move on to the next
They're
category.
just such mercurial animals, aren't they?
What?
Okay, next
Do you know
category.
what mercurial means? Do you know what mercurial means?
God, Dave, keep going.
Next category. Things that would change the atmosphere at a dinner party. So things you would say that would change the atmosphere at a dinner party. Rebecca.
Do you know what mercurial means?
Albert.
Did you know Rebecca had a vestigial twin that she ate?
Albert is referencing the last episode.
Okay, other things you would say that would change the atmosphere at a dinner party.
I mean, I just feel like this Rebecca and Al need to get some stuff out right now. I feel like we should put the game on hold.
I'd love to. Wouldn't mind being at that dinner party.
Yeah. remember what a dinner party is.
Mm. Mm.
What was the last question?
I go,
Christy.
Hey, did anyone else have a sore throat? Political, topical. That's my
Love it.
theme.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the final category. This is the final category.
Finally, I'm so tired.
This is maybe a little dated, but things you wouldn't hear your sat nav say.
What is that? What's sat nav?
Like
I don't
your
know what
like
that
the
is.
thing you used to have that would tell you which direction to go. So it'd be like your Apple Maps.
Navigation.
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 Satellite navigation system.
I honestly thought it was like an office of the government.
Now.
'Cause it
thought
sounds
sat-
like sat nav.
I thought it was.
Guys,
a
I haven't gotten my
guru.
money yet. I gotta call SatNav.
Yeah.
Sat nav. Satellite. So your navigation.
Satellite navigation. Oh, well.
TomTom, your Garmin's, your I guess now Apple Maps or Google Maps. Yeah. Christy.
Hey, Christy. You don't know me. I don't know you. But you don't need me. You got this.
That's
Never.
beautiful.
But in like
Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice.
no, like Ewan McGregor, Scottish.
Benedict Cumberbatch. No, Ewan, you like Scottish.
I like the Scottish.
Hey, Christy.
Oh.
You don't know me. And I don't know you. And you don't quite need me. You've got this.
Thanks, Ewan. And then I get lost.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Peter.
Go left. Go right. Go straight. It doesn't matter. You're still in Edmonton.
This is the best night of my life.
Oh,
Peter.
I'll give you directions if you introduce me to Alexa.
oh.
Boo.
I can
Oh,
tell you at this
God.
point, I have tallied the scores.
Why would you do that, Dave?
Keeping me busy, that's all. The
Is there a
Jones
point?
boys have scored 28 points.
Oh my God! Come on, we have to win.
Oh my
The
God.
Sauce Pots, 25 points. So
God.
that's going to bring us to the end of the episode.
Thank
you
God.
for bearing with us this long. Once again, we're doing this on behalf of Loose Moose Theater. There is a link at the bottom if you would like to go and throw us a virtual ticket donation, something like that, to help us keep the lights on until we can come back to you live. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you, on behalf of everybody, I hope you had a good time tonight, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.